Hello everyone, welcome back to JJDL Week 3. We have our matchup against John. We got Terra Normal Raging Bolt. We do see the Iron Boulder. We do see Skarmory, so we are going to go ahead and lead off with Tink. We do see Boulder, Bolts. Terra Normal Raging Bolt is different. I was not expecting that, but it's kind of nice. Got Hands, Voice, Blood Moon, and Skarmory. Okay. So I like the build that we have here. It is probably going to be a Skarmory lead, but we'll end up seeing what shows up right off the bat. Let's go ahead and lock in. Best of luck to John this week. We should have fun here. We should have a lot of fun. We should have a lot of fun this week. Okay, we see the Raging Bolt is a lead. Okay. No booster. Okay. Raging Bolt lead, no booster energy. We do not like this, so we're going to U-turn. We're going to go ahead and U-turn right off the bat, and we can probably go straight... What do we want to go into? Probably go into Landorus. Yeah, we can go into Landorus here, I think. Yeah, because Dragon Pulse wouldn't do all that much, and Earth Power would KO. We're gonna go U-turn. See, decent shift there from Azel. U-turn does roughly 15% or so. I could go into Torkoal if I wanted to. But I don't know if I want to give it that boost that early. I think I go straight into Lando. I think I want to go straight into Lando. Because Paranormal, he goes for Dragon Pulse right off the... I don't think he goes for Dragon Pulse right off the bat. I'm going to go right into Lando. We do see a Volt Switch. Okay, we blocked that. Beautiful. And we do see Leftovers. Okay. So we see Leftovers, Raging Bolt. I kind of want to go for a Nasty Plot. I'm going to go for an Earth Power right off the bat here, because if he doesn't Terra, then that's okay. He just hard switches. Okay, what does he hard switch into? Anything that's not Skarmory is not going to like this. That's Skarmory. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to hard switch. I think I go into Torkoal on Skarmory. Yeah, Torkoal would force a switch right away, so we're going to go into Torkoal right off the bat. We're going to hard switch into Torkoal. Skarmory made the most sense in that switch, but I didn't want to go and reveal Nasty Plot just yet. We are going to see Stealth Rock. Okay. We are going to see Hazard Skarmory. Makes a lot of sense, but we can go ahead and Rapid Spin those away right off the bat. What's his switch into this? Probably Toys, right? Could be that or Boulder. I'm going to go for Rapid Spin right away, though. He does switch right off the bat. He doesn't go for anything else. He goes into Cuddles. Is that... That's the Blood Moon. Okay. We got a little bit of chip onto the Blood Moon. We got to see if it's Leftovers or not. It's not Leftovers. Okay. Could be AV. Earth Power makes the most sense here. He could Calm Mind. I think I go into Azelf here. because Earth Power doesn't hit us. If he does go for a Blood Moon, that's kind of annoying, but I can't really help that. Pink does do a lot here, but I'm expecting an Earth Power because that does the most damage to Torkoal. If he does go for Blood Moon, then all power to him. We're gonna hard switch and see what he wants to do here. He could Calm Mind, which may be an issue. I'm gonna save my Terra though for 100%. I'm gonna save my Terra. Just for Hyper Blades. Okay. That does down to 113. We see Throat Spray. Okay. That's an issue. Now, Throat Spray, Vacuum Wave. How much does that do at +1 from Modest? To Azelf. It does 15% right now, so I can go for a free Grass Knot here. We're gonna go for Grass Knot. Throat Spray, Blood Moon. We get the Grass Knot off. Is he bulky? He is not! We get the KO! Big KO from Azelf. Big KO from the Azelf there onto the Blood Moon. That is a big KO. We needed that very, very much. Also surprised no Vacuum Wave. We are down to 113, and we're locked into Grass Knot. He does go into Iron Hands, so I want to see Iron Hands. This is probably an Assault Vest set. I can't go for Psyshock here. What if I go into... I think I go into Gouging here, right? Shoot. I think I hard switch into Gouging, right? Let me just double check. Iron Hands. I forget if it gets Earthquake or not. It does get Earthquake. How much does it do to Binu? I think I can go into Binu here. We're gonna go into Binu. I want to see what it wants to go for here. It goes for Fake Out. Okay, Fake Out does to 247. So that's doing 19%. Okay, so that's definitely some investment, I think. I can go for an Earth Power pretty freely here, but I'm expecting... I'm gonna go for a Weather Ball and not... I don't think he goes... I think he switches into Storm here. I'm gonna go for a Weather Ball. He does switch. What does he switch into? He goes into the Raging Bolt. Okay. Gets the Photosynthesis boosts. It is Spadep. Okay. That does nothing to the Raging Bolt. Okay. And it is Spadep boosted. So that means... Is he calm? He has to be, like... careful. He would have to be, like, a careful variant. I can go for an Earth Power very freely here. We do have Sun up again. I'm gonna go for an Earth Power. If he does go Terra Normal, what does that do? It allows Energy Ball to be a little bit more powerful. I'm gonna go for Earth Power. I don't think he Terra Normals just yet. I didn't show Earth Power. We do get the Earth Power off. That's going to do decent damage there. He does have that boost in the Sun, but we get the Spadep drop. He goes for Weather Ball himself. Okay. We do live. Alright, so he's in Sun, back down at neutral in the Sun with the Spadef boost. We are down at 47 HP, so 247 to 47. That did what? 66%? Weather Ball. Yeah, that's definitely, like, minimal. I'm gonna go for another Earth Power here. We definitely knock it out. And if he switches, good for him. If he does switch, that's good for him. We still outspeed. I think we have another... I'm pretty sure we have another turn to Sun at least. And if he does Terra Normal, then he probably does live in Earth Power. But we definitely knock it out here. I don't see Thunderclap doing enough damage. 2 Thunderclaps maybe, but definitely not another one. He does Terra. Okay, so he does Terra. So he's gonna live. Unless we get a crit. Okay, this is fine. I do still have Azel for the Blastoise. It does not do enough at all. He does go for Dragon Pulse, so we are gonna go down here. I think Venu did a lot. We do lose the Sunlight, which is fine. The Photosynthesis boost wore off. We are not in Sun anymore. He's at -1 Spadef. I might be able to go into Azel here and Pressure. I could just go into Landorus and Pressure as well. Landorus still heavily pressures this thing. I know he's got Weather Ball. I can probably go for a Grass Knot. I might also be able to go in and get off my Terra on our Bolova. I think I go in and get my Terra off on our Bolova. What does it do to our Bolova here? It can't really do all that much. And we might be able to get a KO with Terra Ground, Earth Power, yeah. We're gonna go into our Bolova here. We can get our Terra off, because I definitely want my Terra off on this thing. I believe I can probably go for an Earth Power here. There's no Sun. He is at a lot of HP. We're gonna go for an Earth Power. We're gonna go for a Terra Ground boosted Earth Power. He does switch. He does switch. What does he switch into? The Skarm? Yep, he does go into Skarm. That's fine. We do get our Terra off. This is fine. We wanted this to be Terra before the Boulder anyway, just because Boulder is kind of annoying with close combat and such. We are not going to get our Earth Power off, but that's okay. We have a lot of chip on the Raging Bolt, so that's great. We're going to go ahead and go into our Torkoal. We do not outspeed the Skarmory, which makes sense. At least we shouldn't outspeed the Skarmory. We get our Sun back up. We should be able to get at least one more off. I am going to Rapid Spin again. It does switch again. I do not want... Goes back into the Raikou. This is fine. Or not the Raikou, the Raging Bolt. I know it is specially defensive. I am not too worried about this. I'm gonna go for my own Stealth Rock real quick. I'm not threatened a whole lot by this. If it does go for a Calm Mind, it goes for a Calm Mind, but I want to get my rocks up real quick. Let's go for Dragon Pulse. It's gonna do chunks, but we're down to 222. We do get our rocks up. He does 35% with Dragon Pulse, so yeah, that's 20 in there. He definitely has some special attack investment. I would expect at least. Yeah, so he's probably this variant. He is Terra Normal. Lava Plume does do chunks. I think I can freely go into my Landorus. Dragon Pulse does do a chunk to me. But I can predict the switch right away, so I'm gonna go into Landorus. I can predict the switch on Skarmory. He does go for Weather Ball. Okay, that's gonna do a decent chunk. Does roughly half. Okay. Weather Ball onto Lando in the sun. Yeah, that does just under half. We're down at 196. 51. So he did a low roll, kind of like a mid roll-ish with this thing. He is at half HP at Terra Normal with that Spadef boost. I don't think he wants to stay in. I'm going to... No, I'm going to pressure him. I don't think Skarm can hit us. Skarmory, I mean, Grass Knot's not doing anything to Skarmory, so I'm going to put pressure on this. Because I can easily go back into Torkoal. He does switch. He's going to go back into Skarm. That's fine. I would rather catch him off guard. He goes into Curdle. Okay, that's the Blastoise. Blastoise takes Chip. It's going to take more Chip from Earth Power. We do... That was a crit. That did a lot. That did a lot, actually. If it is the Shell Smash Blastoise, I could probably go for this again. I'm thinking I go for Grass Knot, though. Grass Knot just takes this thing down. I'm gonna go for Grass Knot. We get the Grass Knot off. We're gonna take... Oh, it's bulky. It's AB. It's an AB. Rapid Spin. Okay. That was not expected. Not entirely, at least. Not entirely. So that is a very bulky... I don't think that's... We definitely outspeed this still, as long as he's modest, or not a speed-boosting nature. If that's the case, I'm gonna go for another Earth Power here. I'm gonna go for another Earth Power. If he wants to switch into Skarmory, that's fine. Being at 119 HP with Leonode is not the best. But we're at 30. He goes Aqua Jet. We do live that in the sun. We are going to pick up a KO onto this Blastoise. Okay. We got rid of the bulky water threat. Blood Moon is gone. Voice is gone. He goes into Iron Hands. This will be a fake out. Iron Hands fake out does... We're at 51 HP right now. We're at 13. He's definitely going for fake out here. Do I want to go into Torkoal on the fake out? I think I want to go... I think I'm going to go gouging. We're going to gouging and get ourselves a Dragon Dance off. This thing can't pressure us anymore with fake out if it fakes out here. If he goes for Earthquake, amazing play by him. Go into the gouging here. Get our attack boost. There is the fake out. Fake out takes us down to 338. We do lose it, but that's okay. We do have our booster energy. And we can go ahead and get a D-Dance off. This will put a lot of pressure on him because he stays in. He probably has Earthquake then. But we're at +1, +1. What do we see out of him? We see an Earthquake. Okay. Takes us down to 156. Okay, so we're at 41%. An Earthquake should do massive damage here. I'm gonna Morning Sun though. I'm gonna show the Morning Sun. He stays in. He's gonna go for another Earthquake. We're at 345. Earthquake does 345 to 159. 345. So 91 to 42. So that's 49%. So he is not an adamant nature. If he doesn't have any bulk, Earthquake is gonna do massive damage. I'm gonna Morning Sun again because we need that HP. $159. We're gonna get up to 92. Earthquake does what, 348 to 144. So 92 to 144. That was 44%. I don't think he has any attack investment on this thing. But it's doing a range. So if we get up to 88%, 333. I'm kind of just playing with fire here. I think he's a bulky set. I'm gonna go for another Morning Sun and hope he goes for something different. Or at least hope for a low roll. Just a 125. Yeah, I'm losing HP here. I have to go for Earthquake and hope for the best. If he is like 252, then Earthquake does do massive chunks. What do I have? What do I have right now? I do have Leonode still. I do have Azelf. I'm gonna hope for a crit. Gotta hope for a crit with our Earthquake. We finally go for it. We do not get it, and that's very bulky Iron Hands. Good job for Iron Hands taking down the Gouging Fire. Dang. That's annoying. But it is what it is. I can freely go into Azelf here and Psyshock. Man, I got a little greedy with the Gouging Fire there. Just a little bit greedy. I got a little greedy. I probably should have switched to Azelf when I saw the Earthquake, when I figured there was Earthquake that could be brought on this thing, and I didn't do that, and I misplayed hard because of that. But it's okay. I think we can still salvage this. We still have a boulder check in the back in terms of our... Alright, so he does switch. What does he switch into? Rustwing, that's the Skarmory. Okay, how much are we doing to the Skarmory? Very, very little. I'm gonna keep Landorus healthy for that Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's gonna want to come in again. I can still salvage this with Arboliva. He doesn't know about my Arboliva set at all. Does go for Stealth Rock again, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and Rapid Spin that away. Do I do that now or later? I think I do that later. I'm gonna go for my own Stealth Rock here and get those up and then get rid of these. Because Torkoal, Raging Bolt, I'm pretty sure it is a careful set. With 252, it's probably bulky. Yeah, Torkoal, we definitely live another one. So we're going to go for a Stealth Rock here instead of Rapid Spin. We're going to get those rocks up for the rest of the game. Shoulder Day, that's the... Oh, that's the boulder. Okay. We do see Booster. Do we see Booster Speed or Booster... We do see Booster Speed. Okay. I'm okay with leaving rocks up. I think he wants to go for a sword stance, and if he does, I'm gonna punish him because we already Terra ground, and if he gets the +2, close combat does do a large chunk. We have rocks up on our side of the field. Guaranteed Oko. Okay. No, we're gonna go... Yeah, we're gonna go tree. We're gonna go tree. We have to go tree now. If he tries to set up, we're screwed. Does straight for Mighty Cleave. Interesting. He does to 265. He's not... I don't think he's sword stance then. If he was sword stance, he would have gone for it already. I'm gonna strength sap. We're gonna strength sap. Because if he wants to go for that, if he wants to go for the sword stance play, then that's fine. We're at just under 3/4 HP. He switches, so he used his booster, which is good. That's good for Azelf late game. Goes into Skarmory. Okay. It's boots. Good to know. Okay. We do have Sun Up, so I'm gonna go for a Weather Ball here. He goes for Body Press. That's gonna do decent damage to 271, but that's okay. We're gonna take down the Skarmory here. Raikou comes out. That's the Raging Bolts. I already know it's a specialty defensive Raging Bolts. I just gotta get it typed in here. It's at just under half HP. That's yeah, that doesn't do a whole lot. We are in Sun. He is Terra Normal as well. I gotta keep that in mind. I am going to Giga Drain. Yeah, we're gonna Giga Drain here and try to preserve as much HP as possible. That's gonna do roughly 3/4 or so. That did a lot more than I thought. We're at 142. We're at 173. 65 to 142. That's 40%. We're at 173. We're at 49%. I'm gonna Strength Sap here, actually. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but we can get our HP back. Weather Ball is not gonna bring us in. Is gonna bring us into Harvest range, and we can get that Pataya Berry off. We're in 59. We get our Pataya Berry. Took us 173 to 59, so that was 49% to 17%. We got our Strength Sap off. We go up to how much? Should get up a decent amount. 212. Okay, and now we're at +1. And we get our Harvest. So we have our berry back. I am going to Giga Drain here. Giga Drain should do a lot more now. That might take us into range. Again, 86. That does. We get to +2 now. That's huge. And he barely lives. He barely lives. We're at 151. The sunlight fades. We're at 42%. Sunlight is gone. He's at -1 attack. Shouldn't matter all that much, but we're out of sun now. We're gonna Giga Drain again so we can get as much HP back as possible for that Iron Boulder. Iron Boulder is doing roughly 30%. Dragon Pulse is gonna do a quarter-ish. We're at 52. We're gonna Giga Drain the rest of that HP back. We're at 58. Okay. This is a very pivotal battle here. He could go Iron Hands, and if he does, we Strength Sap. I don't know how much Iron Hands is doing to us right now. Fake Out from Iron Hands is not going to guarantee a KO. But we don't outspeed, which is something that could be a problem. He's definitely deciding what he wants to do here. He goes Shoulder Day, so he does go into the Boulder. That's okay. We're gonna Strength Sap here in case he tries to set up. If he tries to set up, then we get that HP all back, and that's great. He has to try to set up, I think, because otherwise Azelf kind of comes in and just rocks its day. He goes straight for the Mighty Cleave. That's gonna take us down. Okay, I mean, Grass Knot from Tink is going to do massive damage. I don't outspeed with Landorus, and I kind of want Landorus in the end game, so we're going to go in with Azelf and try to take it down with a Grass Knot and hopefully get a KO. I don't think he's at enough HP where we can knock it out cleanly with Grass Knot. I don't think he's at just under 3/4. No, he's definitely not. So, unless he's... I mean... I'm gonna U-turn, actually. We're gonna U-turn. We're gonna U-turn and go into Torkoal. We're gonna U-turn and go into Torkoal here. Because he doesn't outspeed. We outspeed him. Because he used his booster already. We're gonna U-turn and go into Torkoal and sack off Torkoal. And then go right back into Azelf. He switches. Okay, good switch by him. Good switch. He goes into the hands. Not sure exactly why he did that, but this will do damage. He's like Rocky Helmet. That would have been a problem, but he's not. That's good. I am going to go into Torkoal because I don't know if Torkoal goes down to Rocks plus Earthquake from Iron Hands. Because he's not really invested. Earthquake on Torkoal. I mean, we're at 222 right now with Rocks. It's a guaranteed Oko. We're gonna go for it. Sack off Franklin. Try to go for the Rapid Spin if we can. We're at 137. Yeah, we definitely don't live. Fake Out plus Earthquake. But that's okay. Get rid of the Fake Out pressure. We go for Rapid Spin. Does go for Earthquake. I probably could have predicted that, but I can't deal with Lando taking that much damage. 51% from Stealth Rock. I don't think Lando takes that much from rocks. I don't think... No, we lived. Okay, so we go for Earth Power here. I don't want to risk the Nasty Plot. I think I stay in here and just Earth Power. The Iron Hands goes down. Now we just have to deal with the iron boulder. I'm gonna take some more chip. It's roughly at that range. He goes for the mighty cleave, so he's gonna take us down. This is a very, very stressful end game here. Azelf will live. Now the question is, how much are we gonna do to the iron boulder? It's all gonna come down to the roll with Grass Knot. I don't know if we KO here. We're gonna have to hope. We do not get the KO. GG's to John. That's so heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking, man. So close. GG's to John. What a match. What a match. Check his channel out in the description. There should be a card up in the top right as well if I remember to add it. What a match. That really came down to the wire. I misplayed with my gouging fire so bad, but it is what it is. I'm happy with how I played in that matchup. Again, thank you for the opportunity to battle you, John. Very interesting sets this week. Some stuff I did not expect. I'm sure you didn't expect a lot of the stuff that I had either. But GG's. Hopefully I can turn this season around a lot quicker after that match and get a rematch with you in playoffs. Hopefully, best of luck to you in the rest of the season as well. I know that was your first win, so congratulations. And see you guys all next week for week 4. Potentially with some changes, I'm not sure. But keep an eye out for that. Peace.